What's going on? I accidentally shut everything. All right, I've got to do the stream elements anyway. Let me turn off the freebies. Freebies off. Okay. Just wait. Go back here. I actually was on live and talking and just I've finished the free readings for the day, girls. So if you did want a reading, Gypsy and Starseed, welcome, and City, if you did, yeah, I accidentally shut everything, Mama B. I actually hit the cross instead of just I was shutting the chat box so that I could fix the camera, and I'd actually shut everything. So the free list is actually closed now, guys. So if you are joining me and you're wanting a reading, it is PayPal or Super Chats only right now. So if you want to do a Super Chat reading at $7 US, just hit the Super Chat button. Make sure it's equivalent to $7 US. If you want to do the PayPal reading, go across to the PayPal link. It's in the description box. It's as well as on my channel in my description about who I am and where I'm from and all the rest of it. You can click the link there. It's $6 US for a mini reading or $11 for a mega reading. Yeah, now you can see the cards and everything, because when I made my camera bigger to show the glasses, I actually thought I was making the table thing bigger and then it would just go back smaller, but I didn't realize it was zooming in on just nothing. And then when I tried to fix it, I hit the red cross at the top, and the red cross shuts everything, shuts OBS and everything, so I had to start the stream again. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go for a quick break. Even though this stream just started, I've actually been on live. I think it was nearly 2 hours, wasn't it? It'd be close to 2 hours now that I've been streaming. Yes, I've already done all the freebies. So Anita, if you've got the $6 US, please go across to PayPal and we'll get you a reading on the table. So anybody else in the room, Mira and Gypsy Soul, if you guys were wanting to donate, let us know that you've done a donation. I'm just going to go grab some hot water, and I don't really want to eat any more of them. I'm just going to see if I've got a yogurt. I just need to eat something and I'll be back. I've got 2 heaters going. I didn't even realise that. Okay, so what's happening? Have we got donations or am I doing star sign? The PayPal link should be in the description box, Starseed. Oh, welcome back, Starseed. I haven't seen you for a while. Yeah, but the PayPal link is psychicbetty@gmail.com. I don't think I can type in there from this program. I can't type anything to show you what it is. But if you go to my channel and you go to the end bit, I don't even know what it says. Let me have a look. On my channel, there is a click link at the top of my channel. Where's my channel? My channel, if you go to About, when you go to About, there is a link to please donate there. So on the About page on my channel, there's a link there. There's a link on the top near the picture of the butterflies. Anyway, let me turn this down and go to my live so I can see what you guys can see. All right. Okay, so Starseed's thinking of donating, so we'll wait to see what happens there. And thank you, Rhonda. Thank you, Mum B, for posting my link there. I don't know what I'd do without you girls. Yeah, so click the link above. That should work, and do a donation through there. I'll go and check PayPal. So yeah, I was going to do star signs. So Rhonda, are we looking at yours? We'll look at yours, Rhonda. Let's see what we get for Virgo. Virgo, what is coming for Virgos? Now, as I said, this could be dodgy. I've noticed a lot of negative stuff around the Virgos for some reason at the moment. I don't know if it's stuff coming through from me, stuff coming through from somebody else, but let's see. Hopefully this proves me wrong. Hopefully this is a good thing for Virgos. What's coming for Virgos? Let's have a look while we wait and see if Starseed does a donation. Ooh, okay. This is like going on a journey somewhere. This can be jealousy. It can also be stress and struggles with work and feeling overloaded sometimes here. It's not an actual journey between two people. It can be a relationship, and I know you're not in one at the moment, but this can be a difficult relationship. It can be a relationship that's up and down. It's not over, but there's definitely something from the past here hanging around in there. This here can be where you've got a new idea of what you want, Rhonda, what you're wanting, what you're looking at. Don't go backwards. Don't go backwards with something from the past here, Rhonda. It could be somebody showing up from your past here. They might be saying, oh, I'm divorced now, or something like that. I don't know whether you should even entertain that, Rhonda. But over here, this is you being involved in something with groups of people. There's a lot of male energy here. This is like two males together. It can be a working energy as well, but this is like a get-together and doing something that you're all passionate about. I don't know. It's not a birthday celebration. It's not a gathering for food and drinks and anything like that. This is more to do with either like your work, or it's to do with your, the church groups and things that you do, the psychic matters and all of that sort of stuff. I feel like that's some sort of get together and you're really passionate about it and it's a really good time. I don't see you one-on-one with somebody. I just see that this is you being with people that make you feel happy and having a good time there. It's either something to do with work or something to do with an interest or a hobby that you have. So for Virgos in general, I do feel there's some sort of, success within work, but it's not even really to do with money. It could be making a new friendship. It's males and males together there. So it would be you making friends with males, a new male coming into the picture. But anything to do with the past here, it needs to be walked away from. This black energy here, Rhonda, it's like, let it go, walk away from it. It will only create stress and some sort of imbalance between you and another person, within work or within family as well. It could be a family reading here. This could be about your son as well. But yeah, something's going to make you, it's like an invitation, something that you don't want and something that you do want. And I think it's in 5 weeks' time, or the 5th or the 10th or something like that. That's coming through. You've also got a male energy and spirit coming through here, sending you love. So that's nice. All right, so Mama B, Starseed paid. Let me go check that. PayPal. Starseed has paid for a detailed reading. Okay, so Starseed, what is your question? The black energy, yeah. I kind of know with the Virgo that I'm looking at. The Virgo, the black energy needs to be given the flick, I think. Yeah. It could be a working energy that's disrupted as well for Virgo. The black two could be two people that work together and it's disrupted. It's on the rocks, basically. And male on male energy going on there. Sorry, I'm stuffing my guts with this thing. This is probably one of the best yogurts I've ever had. It's, I don't know if you have that. You wouldn't have that. It's Dairy Farmers from Australia. Thick and creamy lemon cream yogurt. And it just tastes like melted ice cream. That's the only way I can describe it. It's probably full of sugar. That's probably why I like it. I want to look at your career. I'm supposed to take on a new position soon. My boss seems kind of flaky though. Okay, so we're looking at the whole career thing. All right, let's set the watch. Thank you for your donation, Starseed. This is my job now. I'm telling everybody this is my job. When I first came online, I had bookkeeping work, and this was sort of a sideline thing. I haven't had bookkeeping since September last year when my boss passed away, and there was no job after that. So, and I don't want to go back into that work anymore. So I haven't even looked for a job in that area. I want to focus on this job. All right, so here we go. Let's look at Starseed. So it's Amanda, isn't it? Let's look at Amanda and her work. Amanda and her work. Supposedly there's a new position. Amanda and her work. Yeah, I'm excited for you, Mama B. Hopefully it's a good one. Hopefully this is something that's going to work for you. I think you deserve some happiness and, you know, somebody by your side. Amanda and her job. And sorry, Starseed, Amanda, I have not done those readings. I was going to do that reading on Lena, and I got the information together, and I don't know, I just haven't done them. I've got this other one sitting right here. I wrote all the information down on 2 girls that were murdered, and I just haven't put it together, haven't done it. Maybe that's something I've got to do this week, focus on those kind of videos and see how they go. I really hope that they can make me some money through YouTube, through views. Anyway, let's see. Amanda and her job. I don't know what's wrong with my eye. Eye's gone funny. Amanda, A-M-A-N-D-A. This is definitely a job thing. You got the 2 kings looking at each other, discussing what they need. I know you said 1 boss, but even though 2 kings show up, it doesn't have to be 2 bosses. It's the symbolism of the boss, the person that signs a contract. We've got a signed contract here. We've got double surprise here. So I do think that you will get this new responsibility, new job sort of stuff you have to do. There's something about wishes coming true here as well. Do you feel that there's energy of some sort of love connection coming off the boss or something like that, because this is like it's like a touchy-feely kind of connection, but it's not yucky. It's not yucky. It's like where you care about each other, because you've described him as flaky. But there's some energy here where there's passion, love, and companionship here. And then this is someone cold and straight and saying, this is the money, this is what you got to do. But I do think you will be getting this. It's almost like a promotion, what I'm looking at here, but I'm not seeing the money. So let's see your name again. You got, this is a different thing here. This is something to do with somebody that's not well. Because that's hospital, that's father and son or father and daughter. So I don't know if this is your father, your uncle. Male energy here, got a lot of male energy here. This would now turn into the doctor. Someone's found something, it needs to be treated here. It would be a little bit better, but it's something that's going to have some sort of treatment here. I know this has nothing to do with the question you asked, but this stuff is showing up in your reading here. It could be to do with the case, like this is father and daughter. It could be to do with things like what happened with Lena, that something legal comes through. If something comes through about her, if information comes through, it might be lies. With these cards here, this can be gossip and lies and assumptions with all of that sort of thing. So let's just see, we'll get more information on this and more information. This I feel is the job. This I feel is something outside of that. It can be sickness, like I said, that would be hospital, doctor, and this would be making a plan of what to do with this person. Can be nursing home as well, where somebody needs permanent care. The other way of looking at it can be something legal documents. So if we're looking at a job, this would be make sure that everything is by the letter, according to the law of what's allowed and what's not allowed in regards to pay, especially like if they're expecting you to do 10 hours a week and only paying you for 3 hours, you need to sort that out. So yeah, there's a few ways of looking at this if we spin it around into career and that. You work at a cancer centre. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. This may be a new treatment thing. For one person, it'll do next to nothing, and for another person, it could make things disappear. Things come to an end. That's why you got double tens there. Double tens is the end of the line. Something to do with the brain as well. We got here. Wow. I was wondering why these cards with the sickness, the hospital, the doctor, all of that was there. Wow, this is really getting to you. A lot of the times you've got a lot of stuff going around in your head. You're causing your own drama. You want things to change. You want everything now, but you've got to wait. And also there's a lot of sadness and fears and things going on. Sometimes you come home from work, you bring it with you, which would be really tough working in that kind of circumstance. I know when I worked as a counsellor, it was really tough to disconnect myself from what people were going through, especially when they're talking about children or stuff that happened, or stuff that has happened to me and they were talking about it to me. It's very hard to disconnect. Down here, this is usually the documents being signed on the dotted line. So you have lots of things where it does look like you will be getting new responsibilities, but I don't think the money adds up, Starseed. I don't think the money is what it should be for what they're expecting from you. Here, you may have an opportunity to go elsewhere to do something new. This also, if there's someone within your own family that's suffering, how do I cancel that? That's a telemarketer. Those calls are not supposed to be allowed through. I don't want to answer that. Okay. All right, so you need to explore options. If this is something personal, a family member, or a friend of a friend or something like that, and you know that they need care, you need to look at the options of what you've got there. Within your career, I feel like you've been stressing yourself out about things. You want more, you want action, you want it to happen now. Sometimes you're awake at night not knowing when this is all going to happen. But down here, this is like signing the documents on the dotted line. I don't know if you or them are wondering whether you're up to it, whether you're up to the job. Yeah, and if you're empath and you're picking up on these people's pains and things and their family coming in, that'd be really, really tough kind of job to be working in. All right, so let's get some more information on all of this for you. We're nearly finished. Just think about a yes and no question in your mind for the end of this reading. What else have we got for Amanda? Top and bottom for the top and bottom. I'm talking to myself here. Top for the top for the bottom for the top, bottom for the bottom. That makes no sense to everybody. Okay, like I said, there's a desire, a passion, all of this, but see how these two characters, she's at home, she does the right thing by the right people, she cares for people, she looks after people. There's a real nice homely feel, but also an attractive, beautiful feel at the same time. This guy here wants what he wants for himself. And they're even looking in opposite directions of how this thing should go. Down here, you got your wishes, your dreams coming true. So if your dream, your wish is to get more responsibility, get more pay, work your way up through what you're doing, it will come. Over here, this did come out upside down. This is telling you to protect yourself. When you're out protecting other people's needs, looking out for other people's needs, make sure that you don't forget about your own needs, because that was upside down. But that can be protecting your future as well, like making an investment in your future and sticking to it, staying with it. But it can also come across as being stubborn. This card was left laying over here, so I'm thinking you need it. Further investigation card. That's where you need to look more closely at what's really going on underneath the surface and look at what the deal is between you and the boss and this moving forward kind of contract kind of energy. Okay, so let's just do some yes and no to finish this reading. Thank you for your donation. Have we had more donations or no? Now, Rhonda, I do believe that you said around 10 o'clock. You wanted to wrap things up, so are you needing to go soon? Because I'll finish up, I'll finish up anyway. I've got things I've got to do, being it's full moon. I'm just looking at some stuff over there. You should see this other thing that I did this morning. I'll tell you about it later. I thought, like at the beginning, just think of yes and no, please, Amanda. We'll get to that. I thought at the beginning this morning when I put this thing in the glass, I thought, wow, it's finally starting to look good. But now a couple of hours on, it's really not looking good at all. It needs to be gone out of this house, whatever that is. Okay, you got feeling a little bit off balance dropping out here, Amanda. Now let's just think of a yes and no. I will give you an answer because I did see the answer flick out twice in front of my eyes as I've been shuffling. So if it doesn't come out for you, I'll tell you what it was. So just think of this yes or no question in your mind. You might win something. You're trying to set the PayPal. The answer is yes, it's come out. I was going to say to you it's yes because I kept seeing it. Look at the bottom of the deck. The answer is yes. So this is yes, yes, yes. Whatever you're asking, it's telling you yes. So, and if you had two questions in your mind, Amanda, yes is both of them. Both of them is yes. Connecting to your inner voice is going to be very important at this stage. Let me just move one of the yeses to the middle of the pack. All right, so what's happening, Rhonda? Yeah, so I'm going to sign off soon, and if nobody's donating, we'll just give a little bit of time to... Oh, Yolanda. Yeah, I know Yolanda. She's had a reading before. I think... Oh, no, hang on. That's spelt differently. That's a different person, isn't it? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to eat this. We'll just wait. I had this bizarre dream, girls. I had this bizarre dream. What do we got there? Definitely off balance, and I'm sick right now too. Oh, okay. Get better soon, Amanda. It's always horrible when you're not well. Yeah, so we'll just wait and we'll see what happens. I had this really bizarre dream. I know some of it was because of different things I've been watching on TV or whatever. Thank you, Starseed. But there was part of it where I was down at the beach or something like that, and the sun was shining, so I knew that was all good. And I think my nephew or somebody was there, but I was talking about my nephew, so I don't know. And I looked across, and there was a woman wrestling with a shark or something like that. But I'd been watching stuff with sharks and whales and all of this sort of stuff in the night, sorry. So I don't know if it meant anything, but the weird thing was the person escaped. Like, they should have been ripped to pieces by the shark, and they got away from it. And then I was talking to them, and this woman, she's going, oh yeah, it came up against me, and then I started bashing it. And so that was part of the dream. Another part was, it was like I was young and I was going to go out with my daughter partying, but I was old in my head, but I was young. It was weird. And then I said to her, come on, she was laying in bed. I said, I'm going to go without you, or I'm going to get one of my friends to come. And she says, no, my friends are coming. And I said, all right, you want to go? We're going now. I'm going to be the driver, so you can drink. And then when I was trying to get ready, my boss who died, this man was in the dream, and I was calling him the name of my boss, but it wasn't my boss to look at. It was this man that's on TV that's got a lot of money. In this show I'm watching, he's supposed to be super rich in this show I'm watching. And it was really weird because I was trying to get ready to go out, and this man was being creepy, touchy-feely with me. And I was telling him how inappropriate this all was. And I needed to have a shower, but I couldn't because this man kept hanging around. It was a very, very weird dream. I haven't deciphered all of it yet, but I feel like a lot of it is stuff that I watched on TV and YouTube, and it's all rolled into one. And plus I went to my grandson's birthday lunch yesterday. And so, yeah, I just feel like, what a bizarre. It was like I went on some massive journey in my head in my sleep, so no wonder I woke up tired. What's happening with this donation? Let me have a look. Yeah, there's no donation here. What's she done? Gmail? There's no email either. So there's no email. Okay, so is it a Sagittarius moon, is it? I don't know. All I know is it's full moon. I know there was an Aquarius retrograde or something like that went on Saturday. So that would have been all about doing the right thing, and especially for Aquarius people. They were supposed to be restoring balance and order back in their lives on Saturday, making the right choices, and maybe making some life choices on Saturday for some Aquarius people out there. Maybe new jobs for some of them, moving into a different state for some of them. Who knows? Anyway. Right. Oh, you emailed me as well. Starseed has emailed me a lot of information about Lena. So you did email me in the past about that Lena thing. Oh, you used that. Okay, thank you, Yolanda, for the super chat. So that's $10 US. That's sort of a medium reading, because super chat, actually, Yolanda, your sort of first time with doing the payment that way. those super chat readings actually take away a third of the money. So what the super chats are $7 US or 14 US dollars, but you've paid in the middle, so we'll work with that. We'll work with something in the middle. Yeah, some people can't use the PayPal and it doesn't work. Yeah, apparently some other reader out there has announced that they think that she might not be around anymore. Now, I don't really feel that, and I've always felt that she's with a family. This family are known to her family somehow, and I've also felt that they speak the same language from where she's from. So, yeah, I think it's something to do with all of that. But I've always also felt that she might be roaming around and her hair's been cut and she looks like a boy. They're passing her off as a boy or something to get her out of the state or something like that. But yeah, I haven't sat down and had a look at her picture and tried to connect to see what I'm getting and whether I'm hoping I don't look at it and see something negative like that. But I do know another reader went live or something and they said something about that they thought that she wasn't alive. And I've never felt that. But who knows, you know, things change with things, but hopefully that's not the truth. In December... Oh, okay. Oh, you don't want a reading? You're just doing a donation to the channel? Thank you so much for that. Yeah, I'll have to... I'm feeling she's still alive as well, Starseed. Starseed is Amanda. Amanda, meet Yolanda. Yolanda, meet Amanda. Amanda has wrote to me many times, sent me photographs of the family and updated me on what was known over there. And then I've gone ahead and read about things. I kept picking up on about the car yard, the car, something to do with a particular type of car. And yeah, so hopefully I might get things like letters and that, like I don't know what you call it over there, but we call them number plates on the car, registration plates. So we have, you know, letters and numbers on the plates. So I don't know what you call them over there. We call them number plates, basically. Oh, what's your number plate? You know, so I don't know what you call them there, but maybe I could pick up on that, or maybe I can pick up on a shop that's nearby, or is there a hospital or a school? Oh, so the mum's had the baby. Yeah, that was the last sort of thing I looked at. It was where the mum was standing there in the shops and she was very, very pregnant. That's the only picture I've seen of the mum, because I did want to try and look at the mum to see what I felt there, because I felt a bit of something weird about the fact that the little girl was out there and it was cold, it was winter, you know, it was close to Christmas, and that the mum's gone back into the apartment and come back out and she's gone. And I just felt there was something weird about that. I did see something in my mind where the mum was having a conversation with somebody, but I felt a protection thing as well. I felt like it was to protect the girl from something that was coming, or something with the family. Anyway, I'd have to sit and look at all of that. So she's had the baby too, so there's a little boy now. I kept picking up on that in the immediate readings I said about pregnancy and a baby boy. There's a Cadillac dealership near the place that I was hitting on. Okay, so the Cadillac dealership, there was a picture of a man sent to me and he's got a Facebook for the dealership but not his first name, that I was going to look at him. Yeah, the Afghan car dealership, that one. Oh, so there's a Cadillac one and that. Yeah, because I kept thinking something to do with cars. Anyway, thank you for that, making that donation like that, Yolanda. That's really, I really appreciate things like that. I do know there's other readers that go online and they just talk about a particular case. So let's just shuffle, because you've made a thing. Let's have a look at Lena. Let's just see what we get from Lena. I can see her face in my head. I don't need to look at her photograph. I can see that little girl's face in my head wearing that red dress and that, her big chubby smiling face and her big eyes. Let's see what I get off Lena. Come on, Lena. Always the king. Always the king comes out with her. There's the mother and the father, the new little boy. I think that this is who she's with. These two people, there's a lot of money changing hands here. This is a retail business. It can be a car business. It can be something to do with, it's not houses or property. It's more likely cars, movement, even food supplies, things like that. I'm wondering whether this is showing up as the couple, and if this was her mum and dad and the new baby, it would be a jack of spades, but it's a jack of clubs. So I'm wondering if this is the people that have her and she's dressed as a boy. That's what I get a lot with her. I get about her being showing up as a boy. Down here, she's showing me something to do with a nurse and medical. So maybe the people she's with, maybe she's trying to show me medical, like there's a doctor or a school next door, because this can represent teachers and it can represent medical. This here would be a family friend, somebody that knows everybody, somebody that helps everybody. It's a business person here. This also could be the mother in between something here, and then there she is. There's the link. Let me just see. I'll have to do a recording on this and separate it and put it up to see what we get on this. Now, Rhonda, did you need to leave now? Did you want to go? Because it's 10 o'clock for you now. Did you need to do your wind down routine thing that you need to do? Because I do need to go offline in probably about 10 minutes. So I'm going to work with this for a little bit. And then I've got this other stuff I've got to sort out for full moon and all the rest of it. And plus I do, is it still not windy out there? What's the temperature? Temperature, please. It's only 16 degrees, but I do not think it's windy. There's not a breath of wind out there. So guys, I am going to wrap this up. I'm just going to pull a few more cards on Lena's name and we'll see. Yeah, Rhonda, that's fine. You need to get going. I don't think anybody else is popping on to do donations now. I'll have to have another go at it tomorrow with my fresh money bowl. I'll have to get up to the shop and buy myself a fresh green candle because I think that one's done. And refresh the money bowl with some fresh rice and stuff. It's something new I'm doing, and I was told that every full moon you throw out the stuff in the money bowl and you refresh it with everything. It's supposed to help bring wealth towards you. I mean, I don't want to be rich or anything. I just like to earn some money so I can get my way through life. And so my husband can retire, but I don't know. He's probably going to work there till he's 70 or something. Be around other people. All right, Lena. See, she gets the mothering card, family card, and the student card and the little boy. I feel this girl's alive. She's with a family. She's basically their daughter, but she's dressed, when they take her anywhere, her hair is cut and that, and she's wearing boys' clothing. That's what I keep feeling around her. Down here, I feel this is her mum missing her, trying to hold on to things, especially now. Now she's just had another baby. Everybody's probably thinking, oh, she's got a baby now. That'll make her happy now. You know, she's got this new baby. It's going to make her more depressed and everything about her daughter. She's going to want her daughter. Third party here. So I don't know if the mother's involved with somebody that has something to do with this, or the father was involved with somebody that has something to do with this. The walking away card has come up, but 8 of Cups is, to me, 8 of Hearts. This is family connection of some kind. There will be some sort of event and somebody will spot this little girl. Yeah, I keep feeling she's dressed as a boy. Oh, you think that people are getting notified that I'm online as soon as I turn the stream on, instead of like I'm being online and then people go, oh, she's online, and they come to my channel? I don't know, Rhonda. I noticed that as well, that as soon as I turned the stream back on, that people started turning online. Anyway, I'm going to leave that there, and I think that I need to put together a new video on Lena and see how we go with that, to see what I get. And I'll just review what I've just said. What I should do, I'm going to take a picture of these cards and then I'll use them in the reading that I record. Okay. Yeah, I'll just keep them because that might come out differently when I do it again. So anyway, guys, that's it from me. Oh, you're still here. You're still here, Mama B. Okay, Mama B, what we'll do is, what was this guy's, gosh, I've forgotten his name already. Mark. What was Mark's star sign, Mama B? We'll quickly have a look at that. Oh, so if you're a subscriber, you'll get a notification that I'm live. If you've got your phone in your hand or you're using YouTube, you'll get it. But once I'm live, if you turn your phone on an hour later, unless you go to YouTube, you don't know. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, the only way around that is like what you said, Rhonda, that I've got to start setting up the channel that I'm going to go live at this time tomorrow, whatever time. Mark is Capricorn. Okay, let's look at Mark. This is for all the Capricorns. Now, my moon sign is Capricorn, I believe. So this would be for me as well. This would be for my emotional side, which can be really erratic at times. Okay, Mark the Capricorn. Let's just have a look at what's going on for Capricorn people. So if you are Capricorn or you have Capricorn in your chart, this is for you. 6 cards for Capricorn. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh. Okay, we got 4 people here. We got 2 the same, 2 the same. This is almost like brother, sister, brother, sister. So I don't know if you two are very similar to each other, Mama B. You know, like he comes from a similar family background to you. Whether he's got, you know, his dad left home or his mother left home. You know, like, I don't know if you share the same sort of thing, but it's like, I think this might be Mark. And this is you and somebody else both having conversations with Mark, because he's got a third party card here. It's where there's somebody, but he's trying to get rid of the other person. So, yeah, it's kind of like where somebody's looking at somebody else. It also could be stuff up in the mind here. This 2 of spades is usually where somebody's not ready for an actual commitment. They want fun, friendship, hanging out with lots of people all together that have got the same sort of journey going on. This can be a lot of attractiveness going on, but I do feel this is in between this. So this makes absolutely no sense in regards to my emotional sort of side of things, because this is all young people, by the way, as well. So this can be to do with children. Yeah, so this can be very young people here, and I know you're young, Mama B. This is the little guy that needs to grow up. So this could be somebody having dealings with you that could be 30, but they act like they're 10. That's almost like you're turning your back on whoever that is, Mama B. or the Capricorn. Capricorn energy is showing like where this person ignores this other person. It can also be where a Capricorn is worried about how many people are playing the game, how many people are together here. Usually double jacks, double queens is about an invitation with a job and going up. Oh, your hubby's a Capricorn as well. This is usually about a business thing. This is where somebody's not committed to the journey though. So it can be where they're looking at their options, but they're not real happy with them if we're looking at work. And then over here, they haven't got the commitment and drive to keep doing whatever it is they're doing. It can mean a separation when I see a black 2 there, but I'd say that with a black 2 and a black 3, it would be separation from a third person, somebody outside of a relationship. It's like cutting it off, letting it go. But this is usually about somebody with lack of commitment, whereas diamonds are usually like the pentacle people. They're usually committed to a long-term journey. Wands and clubs are playful people. So you got playful energy around the Capricorns, but then you got committed energy around the Capricorns, and then you got this indecision crap going on at the same time. Very busy mind in the Capricorn mind at the moment, thinking about lots of things. And it can be work energy as well around Capricorn. Okay, guys. Okay. Next time we go live, we'll look at Mark some more. All right, guys. I'm out of here. Enjoy the rest of your evening if you're in the nighttime. Enjoy the rest of your day if it's daytime for you. Yeah, we can keep looking at what's going down with this mark. Just take it day by day, Mama B, see where things go. And, yeah. Anyway, I will have to get on to that reading about Lena, especially now that I've had a look and touch base with it again. I've had 2 people that are very interested in that come in here today. Anyway, share my channel. If you know 1 or 2 people that haven't been here before, that do like to donate as well, that wouldn't mind paying that, you know, $6 PayPal and get themselves a reading, let them know, bring them to the channel. Really, really appreciate that. All right, guys, I'm going to turn this all off now, and I'll be back tomorrow. All right, and don't forget to do your full moon thing, everyone. Bye-bye.